Welcome to a brand new chapter in the Pacifist System series. You already know Chad, the man with a PhD and a passion for improvement, but today we're introducing someone new, Eric. He's also in his 40s, and like many Rocket League players, he'd been told to play faster, move quicker, and sweat harder. He didn't necessarily believe in the Pacifist System, not at first, but then he saw what it could do. He read the book and he changed how he saw the game, and now he's teaming up with Chad to test it out for real. So you've gone over dragbacks. I've seen that, looking good. Side flips okay, Eric. Do you understand the difference between a perfect and an imperfect side flip?
I mean, I think my side flips might not be perfect every time I execute, but like the outcome is usually favorable. So I'm not sure if I'm not actually looking at my car every time I do it, so I couldn't give you like total feedback.
That's fair enough. I then asked to see Eric demonstrate some of the drills I taught Chad, just to make sure he was up to speed.
Should we just kind of...
Yep, exactly that.
Shadow?
Nice. Very good. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, that looks brilliant. Yeah, that looks really good. Nice. Oh, okay, it's perfect. Okay, that's good. That's really, really good. So when you said you weren't sure if you were doing perfect side flip, I was a little bit worried, but that was perfect.
Okay.
So you've got that. You've got the first man rotation. You understand that first man stays on the ball, gets basically free run of all the big boosts, while second man doesn't get on the ball and is just grabbing the pads. You get that part of it.
Initially, I was still in his big boosts, but I've become complacent and happy with pennies.
Yeah, fair dues. And rotation-wise, well, actually distance. How are we finding the distance, guys? Does the distance make sense? Do you need any recap on the distance?
I think the distance has gotten really good. So, like, what we did is we just kind of went in like this and, like, kind of... I showed where I would be with the car and the ball and where he was, and I was like, just visualize that, like, the whole time, like, up and down. And since then, being there for any kind of awkward balls that come out to clean up his second man has been really good, like, this week.
Chad mentioned how Eric and him were getting on really well in the drills, but they were also a little bit unsure about one thing: second man. He asked me this question.
Like, when is it second man's time to come in and clean up the ball? Like,
yep.
That's... I think that's the only spot that we, you know, aren't in a spot where we're just polishing.
Yep, that's fair. So, okay, a lot of this will come from the attack, believe it or not. So the attack will sort of lend itself into the defending, because the idea, if this is done correctly, it's like the other team never has possession. So you'll sort of like attack down here, for example, or whatever. Now, when I'm here, right now, you expect me to attack your net. So let's say I've got this bit of a bouncing ball. Obviously, I'm going to look to attack your net like this. So I look to attack your net, but then I'm just going to go past you. And then if you stay on pad 2 there, Eric, there's our first pivot. And we're just going to keep like stuff like that. That's how you want to attack. So the way you get goals isn't by forcing it at the net. It's by pulling everything away from the net to your team, so that you constantly have this loop of jabs and stuff like that. So yeah, imagine you're on the ball there, right? Yeah, you could absolutely pivot that, but I'm going to come in and take it. So what you want to do is try and freeze the opponent. This is just a little bit of side lesson here. So I'm defending. You play it into the corner. Let's say I've funneled you into the corner. Okay. Right. So if just because I funneled you into the corner, right, don't smash it, if that makes sense. So like, say you're funneling me into the corner here, right? Okay, you funnel me in. Right, now what I would do is I'm here. Now I go across. That's the power move. Now I grab this, and now that's yours, Eric. Boom. And then Eric jabs that. And that's, you see? So what you're doing is the first attack, if you've got 2 players, and this is going to help you. You know, you were saying, like, if you can't get the attack, you're not forcing it. The way you can still get the attack is to not go for the goal, because no one expects you to not actually attack the net. It's like, who the hell doesn't do that? So you just take it across instead. Or you can even fake and turn that way. So you're constantly faking. Boom. Get that space here. Grab this boost, hook over the top. Let's say I do that, right? And it's overdone. Doesn't matter, reset. So what we want to get into in the future is this habit of, we get this attack here, let's say it's there, and instead of shooting right now, I shoot across here. And then Eric, if you get ready, I'm up here. And they'll probably come for this, it doesn't really matter, but the idea is now I drop it off to you. And then you jab.
And then jab for the net.
Yes, so you want to be on like pad 1 here. Like sort of like here, facing forward. And that's the idea. as far as like getting onto the offense as a team and keeping that prolonged attack. And that's going to make it easier. But like, when does second man come in? Well, we're going to bring you in. Because this is the bit that gets everyone. When does second man come in? I figured it would be a good idea to show Eric what the pacifist system is about and what it is capable of. So let's see what happened when I jumped into a game with both of them for the very first time. That's why people get confused with rotation, but let me just try and show you this. So always follow nice and close. Yep, grab that boost. Perfect. So we've already got a a goal. So already, because Chad pushes so close there, as a team, we've got 200 versus 100. Because only one of them got the boost. So we're already playing well. All right, same here as me. I'm going to try and get through this last boost as he hits it. Boom. So now look how close I am. So I can move them back. And then here, now look, see I'm facing the wrong way. There's my first pass. There's the open net. And then I'm going to back off. And then I'm here. Okay, so we're going to move it there. There's another pass. It's all about everything I'm doing. I'm trying to, sort of nudge the ball over to my teammate. So the 50 will go over to their side. Everything is about my teammate. Okay, so we do this again. Excellent. So Chad right on that, super quick. Yeah, really hard sheet. Okay, so here, so try it. Try and fake the offense and go to the other corner. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That'll happen. They'll challenge. So check this out. So I'm going to come here. And they think I'm going to go for that. So instead, I'm actually going to try and go around them. Bit bad handling, really bad handling from me. But here's the defending from behind. And there's my handoff. Now we're off again. And then you can do the same thing, and I can show you an advanced thing to do there if you want to get really nerdy into it. Now think about your boost here instead. Forget the ball. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And then just chill. Okay, so same again. So I'm going to come down this wing, grab this. Dead. But it's alright, they got low boost, so you can push on. So that's where second would push. Yeah, because you know he's got no boost. That's nice. Not bad at all. It's just that flow there. But what I would suggest there, when you took it back and flipped it up the wall in the corner, try not to do that. Just stay with the ball. Because if you flip it, although it goes up, which is good, we didn't need to even go up there. We could just stay, like, almost you want the ball as a first man to be as easy to manage with. That's off. Okay, so we're here. Gonna grab this, come up. Okay, let's just say he's doing good defending. All right. See if I can show you this. I'm just going to come here and just attack the corner here. Really weird. I know it's really weird. And now, what we've done is this guy, after this play, he's on nothing. Again, we go here. So now we've got a counter attack. Oh my God. You can tell I haven't played in a while. We're here. We're here. All right. Again, we're going this way. And they're thinking I'm going to hit the net here. Everyone's concerned about the net. So I'm not going to hit the net. And here, yeah, this is where you're thinking like defending from behind. I'm guessing that's where you're getting your pivots as well. Again, they've got nothing after this. Perfect. So there's a pass. Straight away. So that's what everything is like. How can I get a pass into the middle? This is why it's so important for second man to stay central. Obviously, I took a second to explain it. But if we know 100% we're on it, I would just shoot that before even explaining it into the middle. That's sick. Keep it moving like that. Nice. I should have pushed up more. Good from them. So here. Okay, he's missed. So as low as I'm coming in, supersonic. Take him out. Drop that off. Try and move out the way. That's fine. Okay, so this is where as a second man I come in. Because I clear my teammate can't get on this ball. And again here, see the panic? They're thinking about the net, so we're hooking around them. And there's another one. So it's all about... You know what I mean? It's constantly, what are they doing? They're panicking about that. Perfect. So by faking that I'm going to do that, they move out of it, which is a real funny concept. The thing they're trying to protect is what they're most sort of careless of. Great follow. That was bad for me on the kickoff. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so I'm here. I don't even have to back off here, Eric. I can just sort of sit here. Again, yeah, look at that. Perfect. Yep, perfect. Just bad for me, that's all. See that what we've done is made them start passing the ball. Now I'm scared. Yeah, because that's where the danger is. And there's another one. And then just blast that if you can. Always just, yeah, to be fair. Nah, my bad. That was so open you didn't need to. But
Well, I thought you were them. And I was like, oh, wait.
No, it's because I'm so used to players like getting resets and then coming off and then doing like wave dash demos from behind. So you just smack it and then the other guy will sort of clean it up. But that was even better to be fair. So we're here again. And this is what I want to go over this week. This was the plan, is I'm going to show you the lateral offense. But because you asked about second man coming in, I'm going to show you something a little bit more linear that you can do. And so again, we're attacking this area. Like this. So again, he's thinking about the net. I don't care about the net. So I'm putting a few fakes on here. Putting a few fakes on. Ready for the pass. There you go. Big jab. Boom. And again, we're off. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. You don't... You see your fingers because there's two there. Put a fake on. Put a fake on here. Yes. Perfect. Can you get a demo from behind? This guy loves his cook pinches. Yeah, nice. Okay, so don't touch this ball again. That's better. Yeah. Because what you want to think, if you want to win 50s, make them 50 you. Try not to look for a 50, make them hit the ball into you. And that's going to be more successful. Yeah, exactly, because it opens up defending from behind. Okay, so we're here again. So what we'll do here is I'll try and drop the ball into the middle and look for some demos. There we go. Okay, it didn't work, but notice the great thing about this is I'm already... That's amazing from him. But I'm already moving in that direction. Yeah, excellent. So everything's about pulling away. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Ooh.
Well played from him.
I came in a little... I tried to get a little couple pads and then I should have
It's a tough one. There, yeah, there I would say stay inside. But that's fine. Nice kickoff. That was a good kickoff. Bad kickoff from me. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's a terrible kickoff. My bad.
Just a side. Just a little side. That's all.
Awesome. Well played. Yeah, grab the pad. I've grabbed... So I can grab... That's an advanced thing. I can grab that if he grabs that. Oh, that's perfect. Well played. So I can jab it here. Like, obviously, I'd rather go to net, but with that one, it was going to be difficult. So I jab it here. Let them hit that ball. And now I'm thinking of... There it is. It's just constant. There it is. Open. Let's go on the buzzer. Oh, Chad. Well played.
Sweet.
That's what I want you guys to be doing. All right? I mean, that guy was a grand champ in all fairness to him. So we want to be moving that ball around. I don't want to be thinking, necessarily when I'm playing Rocket League, that I'm just going to stick to the ball. You can do that, but that's not the idea of the system. Obviously, it's what we're doing in the baby steps. We're learning it all. You know, first man sticks on the ball. But when we start really going to the top ranks, it's first man creates. So this is a great start. Can we get the demo? Oh, look at this. So again, he's thinking, to be honest, I might have to pass this. Yeah, I'm going to have to pass it now because of the teammate. Yeah, look at that. There's the first one. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, nice. Go on. I do need to watch The Matrix. Look at this. That's so funny. Matrix around the ball. Yeah, perfect. Really nice. There's that move. Okay, so we're here. So, ready? You ready for the passing? There we go. Let's go.
Oh, yep.
Seconds jumped. Nice. So one's out the game. There you go. Tap it down. Obviously, we can score that. Oh, looky, look what we got here. Make him. There we go. That's yours again. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. So I'll try and switch out your way. So, yeah, nice. Think about your boost here more than anything else, Eric. Don't worry about the ball. Just grab boost. Yeah, nice. That's unfortunate. Keep thinking about boost here. Even though, yeah, because you could try a pass there, but it's going to be difficult. Difficult because of the boost levels. Fake that. Okay, grab this. There we go. Take this over. We'll go straight across here. And then we're going to use that fake thing. Like, they're going to worry about the net. They're worried about the net. We go over. And in the meantime, they're getting smashed. There you go, buddy. That might be difficult, but yeah, they've got no boost, by the way. Can you get it to me with the pass? That's what it's all about. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. The concept's there. I'm going to fake that so you can grab that boost, ideally. That's fine. That's fine. You're safe. You're safe. I did actually want to leave that pad for you. I'm just
all good.
Constantly moving this ball around here. Being awkward. He's going to want that, so we grab it. Okay. How's you doing for boost? About 20.
48.
Nice. Very good. That's even better. This is great. Look at the panic from these guys. Look at that. Okay, off you go, man. Yeah, nice. Okay, now save your boost. Save your boost. So don't just go for an attack here. We need a little bit more boost from you. Try and get yourself up to 40 before you start an attack. Ready? And we're off.
Got full.
Okay, I'm just going to fake this.
Goodness.
Honestly, the mind games in this game are so much fun. This is, like you were saying about the fundamentals being boring to practice. Stuff like this is so much more fun. There's like constantly everything's a fake. It's just frustrating for them. Well played. Good funnel. Not my bad. My kickoffs are really poor. Okay. Alright, get ready for a pass here. See if we can do something. Ready? There we go. Nice. Oh, almost. My demo's to start there. Smack it back. Yeah, nice. Grab the pads. Grab the other pad as well. Excellent.
Can tell we were working on that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's for you, sorry.
Oh, no. I actually hit on my screen.
Close.
That's all right. Yeah, no, the idea is perfect.
It trickled.
Yeah. The idea was perfect. Let's have a look.
So close.
Yeah.
It was so close.
Oh, to be fair, I thought I hit it. If we did, that's another goal. But that's perfect. The drag back's there. All right, nice. Okay, so it's going to be an awkward ball. You to me? Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all
I
right.
just figured
No,
I'd keep it.
that's fine. That's part of the thing. That's cool. Part of the process. So it's always like almost a pass first mentality. Okay, you ready?
What a demo. What a double
Jeez,
demo.
But you see how it's setting up your hook shot. The air again, it's just you're just dropping and creating over and over. So if you start on that ball, try and do the same, Eric. Take your time. Okay. What you want to do is try and get behind the first man. He's getting some good rolls here, isn't he? Sort of like get behind them and then pass it and sort of speed yeah, go for a demo. That's really unlucky, I gotta be honest. Because it was the right side flip. But that's gonna pair into what we're doing in a minute. I just wanted to show you guys this sort of passing stuff. Nice follow. Grab the boost straight away. Yes, well played. Okay, now think about putting... Yeah, okay, I can move in. That's fine. Oh, that's perfect. No, it doesn't matter either way. Because you're side on, we're fine either way. Okay. So we're going to move into the boost. So look, he's taking it back now. They're a bit confused. There. Right, so I see you. Okay, that's fine then. One thing is there, notice your boost level. So because you came off this, because you came off the center, you're sort of forcing your way into the play there as a second. But it's like, let me set you up as a second, all right? There you go. Nice. Beautiful. All right, that's what you're thinking. Yeah, it's a good shot. So like just little things like that, just everything to move that ball, the energy. So even though the guy hits the ball to you, that's a win, that's a pass. It's not a great pass, but we use the opponents to pass the ball, and everyone gets panicked when they see, you know, the opponents on offense. But that's our opportunity to pass, especially if we're boost starving them. Yeah, that's fine. You grab that. So they're thinking about a pass, and then we're off. So we'll go for the linear thing again. We're going to move it into the opposite corner. So he's panicking about that, and we're just going to go across. But no one can sort of deal with that. I might get demoed from behind. Okay.
Yeah, they have to
there
cover
you go.
the net on
Oh,
those,
that's
you know?
right.
Sorry.
It's so good. Inside. A bit more inside, I would say, Eric. Yeah, a little bit more inside. Just because they're able to get it round you a little bit. There we go. So we fake it. Grab that. Notice that I had no boost there, so I didn't attack. I actually took the ball to boost. Okay, I'm going to try and drop this off to you. There you go. Nice.
Goodness.
You see the concept.
Phenomenal. You're going side to side.
That's the difference, yeah. That's what it looks like when you practice the passes. So right now, the idea is that we are defending them when they have the ball to dispossess, which I think Chad's been teaching you really well, because I've seen the videos, you know, I saw the replay, and the overall structure's looking good. Now we want to move into very advanced stuff, and this is the stuff that just takes you Like I say, me and Precept were doing this and we didn't get touched at all in the higher ranks. And you could do this to the really high ranks if you practice this, because no one's going side to side. It's all forward to back. So their threat, everyone's got this threat of what's in front of them, and they don't even think about you. So that's how you get the second man involved. It's a difficult thing, all right, but I would say as far as the second man getting involved, let the first man make the second man involved. And that's one of the ways I like to do it. Wrap it around and you're fine. Chad, what you said as far as defending from behind leads into that, absolutely true. Yeah, that's one of the ways I use it. After that, I showed them some basic lateral movements that we'll build into more in the next episode. However, I'm really excited with Chad and Eric. They're both in Diamond and I am making a statement now. They're getting at least to Champ, but I believe Champ 2 by the end of this season. This is still early days, and over the next few months I'm coaching these guys all the way to Grand Champ using the Pacifist System, following along with the physical book that you can get from airchargedrl.com. If you want to learn more and you don't want to go for the book straight away, still head to airchargedrl.com where you can download the first 3 pages free and get email updates showing you some tips and tricks and secrets. Or you can watch the full uncut sessions of my training with Chad and Eric, and have access to their full write-ups via the Patreon. Thanks for watching. Look after yourself.